Now let's discuss about how many founders should be there in a company. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. I would strongly recommend 2 founders are really good. 3 is fine, but anything more than 3 is not good. Let me tell you why. It becomes too much of one-sided decision, or veto. Too many things comes into the picture. As it said, more cooks spoil the broth. Same applies to startups also. So keep it limited. Having 2 is really good. 3 is not bad, but not always needed. So keep this always clear that when you have founders, what are the responsibilities? How do we work? Of course, you cannot write hard and fast responsibilities in the starting of the company. You have to be everywhere. Each one has to share their responsibilities. But yes, do have certain expertise respected. Like if you have a founder who is good at marketing, who is good at maybe sales, maybe at technology, ask their advice. Have a shared understanding. This helps in a better movement of the business, and also each one is respected. They also know that they are contributing rightly. But of course, you cannot put a hard and fast responsibility list. Rather, try to have this kind of approach. When you have a doubt and this is a right founder who knows this, ask it and follow it. Like if it is a pricing, ask a sales guy. If it is really a hardcore technology question that is coming up for your customer, direct it to your founder, tech founder, right? So that way you can play very well in the initial days of startup, right? Now in the solo founder, that's going to be always a gap. So you need to find an external source, or if you have that capability to acquire all the knowledge, like classic cases of Elon Musk, right? He's a single founder. He never depended on anybody. Yes, of course, initial days today you can see he's a solo founder, right? He plays alone because he is acquiring knowledge, is acquiring that expertise maybe much faster than others. But take a co-founder example, Steve Jobs. Without Steve Wozniak, Steve Jobs wouldn't have started this company, because Steve Jobs is an excellent storyteller, excellent marketing person. He knows what consumer wants. But the other side, technology was developed by his partner, right? So understand these kind of differences. The Wozniak was very clear that he is a tech guy. He only knows to do tech. Whereas Steve was the guy to set up, take it to the market, expand it. That's how they complemented. And that's why Apple is so success, right? Take it even Microsoft, right? They are founders. They know they have to come in different line, different strategies. They have to bring up together. Okay? So understand this nitty-gritties very clearly. So don't blindly go and start a company with anyone you get and you start facing the problem, because it's a long game. You need to have patience. You need to have a partner who is in line with your vision and mainly matching your behavior, right? So they understand how you react. They understand what is your weakness, what is their strengths, how can they, fill the gap, right? That is a co-founder. And lastly, solo founders take all responsibilities on their shoulders. But I would strongly recommend find people whom you can delegate, who can take up certain roles. Yes, in the initial days, you are going to face a challenge. That's given, because you are the one-man show. You have to take everything on your own and start doing it. So with this, I would like to close this particular section, and 2 lines of summary. Solo founder has its own benefits, which I've highlighted. Co-founder has its own benefit and also has its own cons in it. Now that you found a co-founder or decided to be a solo founder, let's think about board of directors, advisors. Yes, this is very relevant to a startup, especially you are registering as a private, which I will be talking in my next session.